Mahishasura in the second kalpa, he's already attained boons from the gods. Okay, he's a form of Shiva, by the way. This is so interesting. He's an amsa of Shiva. Shiva's energy is there in him. Why is it there? The tantras say because Shiva one day decided that the world does not know the full power of Bhagavati. But how can this be known to the world? So you have to organize a battle. She is a battle goddess at the end of the day. So battle goddess, who can battle her? Nobody other than Shiva only. So he gives a blessing to one Asura that a son is born into their family who has some amsa, some little bit of power of Shiva. And then he does tremendous tapasya, acquires great amount of powers, defeats all the gods, defeats all the astras, everybody, including Shiva. Okay, because he's coming with the blessings that Shiva has given him. And then he takes a boon that no man can ever defeat him. But in the boon, there is no mention of a woman. So then comes the goddess. Okay. And in the second kalpa, he's already has tremendous powers. He gets a dream one day. And the dream is seeing there's a woman on a lion, flowing hair, etc., attacking him and destroying him. And he wakes up because he's a very advanced individual in terms of tapasya and sadhana. He explains that this dream is not going to be false. But who is this woman? I have not known any woman. I have seen all the three gods and the three murtis and all the weapons and everything I have defeated. Who is it? So he sits in meditation and his tapasya. Long time he does tapasya, and then Bhadrakali form of Durga appears in front of him. And when it appears in front of him, he is by that time converted into a devotee. Okay. And he is in a state of bliss. And he says that I know that it is destined that I will die in your hands. I know that it is a leela, a game that is being done so that for thousands of years and thousands of years, so long as humanity is there, they will remember that who exactly you are and what is your power. Okay. And I am completely okay with that. But I have one blessing to ask. And Bhadrakali form Durga tells him that you ask, what do you want? He says that, bless me that whenever there's a yajna happening, fire ritual happening, there must be offerings made to me as well. Okay, like it's given to the gods. Because yajnas are like feeding the gods by offerings. And Durga says that no, if I allow that, yajnas, no offerings are given to asuras. Because if I allow that, it will destroy dharma. It will tilt the balance of dharma completely for future generations. But she says, I will ensure that you are immortal, that nobody ever forgets you. And she says, whenever in the world there is upasana of Durga happening, there has to be shown Mahishasura at her feet. You cannot have a Durga upasana, puja of an icon without the Mahishasura. People may ask that why do we need to show her in that format? There is always, you see, Durga format is what? Actual Durga upasana when it happens by the Shastras, proper Durga upasana. Then you have the Mahishasura at the feet, destroyed by Durga. So she says, gives that blessing that Mahishasura has to be there. To the extent there is even one flower that is given to Mahishasura. So by this blessing, Mahishasura becomes immortal by the blessing of the deity. And then, the story doesn't end there. Then the goddess makes sure that Mahishasura does not remember this interaction at all. Erases the memory completely. Otherwise, how will he fight? And then eventually the fight happens and Mahishasura is destroyed.
Are there Mahishasura prayers, mantras?
No. Just a customary 1-2 flowers and small things are there in the traditional Durga Puja.